Hey, how you guys doing? It's your girl, Juicy Leaks. All right, and honey, when I tell you, it's so much juice out here, starting with Usher and Justin Bieber. Now, you guys know they go way back. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for Usher introducing Justin to the industry, we might not have known Justin. Maybe not because Justin was already in the works, but Justin Bieber, he looked up to Usher. He wanted to be like Usher. He was looking at Usher as his security guard, his lifesaver. But guess what? Usher had a handler named Diddy, and Diddy wanted to get his hands on Bieber. Okay, yeah. So he used Usher to get Beaver to get to him. And honey, things would never be the same. So recently, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they had a whole party. Hey Lisa, how y'all doing? If you guys can hear me, please press that one because it's so much juice. I gotta tell you guys, all right? So, like I was saying before, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they had a party. Listen, you guys have not heard this from me, right? But they are saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to be having a tour coming out soon, and they're coming out with some new music. They're going to do like a joint album tour and music, honey. You ain't heard it from me though, honey, okay? They say they trying to change the narrative because now on social media, everybody is dogging them out, you know? So besides that, that's why they had this big old party. All the celebrities were there except for 50 Cent. You know, but all of the stars were there, I heard. And that's when things got nasty. Hey, Jug, how you doing? Things got really nasty, you guys. They said Usher, he went over there storming, just storming at Justin Bieber. All right? Remember when Diddy got upset at Justin, he was like, so why you ain't calling me? Why you ain't picking? It was one of those moments, but more aggressive, okay? And see, Usher, he felt like he can do what he want to do because the cameras are not around. So he went over there. He's like, what's going on, man? Why you acting all funny and stuff like that? You know, we got this thing and with Diddy, we supposed to stick together. We supposed to be a family, you know? And Justin like, nah, I don't want to hear it because what you did to me, don't forget what he did to. Okay, so let me talk about this. It is rumor. It is alleged, honey. You didn't hear this from me. Did y'all hear this stuff? Or come on now. I know y'all heard this stuff too. It was alleged a long time ago. Okay, that Usher, when he was young, that him and Diddy used to play Frosted Flakes in the bedroom. Cause what happened was Usher mama left her son with Diddy because you know these parents want their kids to be famous and stuff like that. You know, they just parents are failing these kids left and right, and this shit ain't right, y'all. It make me want to cry. But anyway, he used to starve Usher. Okay, Usher be hungry. He was like, "Nah, you if you want to be famed, you gotta work hard. Even when you hungry, it don't matter. You gotta sacrifice. It's called fasting. Come on, come on, come on. Do that song again. Do that song again." So Usher was sleepy. He was tired. He was in the bed. He was just so hungry, and he said, "Okay, I'll give you a bet. Let's go in the bedroom and let's take our socks off and let's lotion our feet and put some baby oil on our feet." And they got the baby oil. They was baby oiling each other. And he said, if you can beat me in wrestling, then I'll give you a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Okay. So Usher, he was so hungry. He did that, even though he was young, you know. And next thing you know, honey, Diddy done slipped up in him. Okay. They said he had all types of hemorrhoids all coming out his you know what hole. He couldn't even walk. You know, he couldn't walk. He couldn't out the bed. He was limping, honey. So they had to rush his ass to the hospital. His mama got there and his mama said, what's going on? What's going on with my son? And they told him, he said, look, your son have all these hemorrhoids, you know. And she's like, what's going on? And Diddy was like, it's from diarrhea because, you know, diarrhea can do it. But then the doctor was like, nah, you know, I believe it's more than diarrhea. We seen tears. I mean, these are big, enormous tears in his hole. And then mama said, nah, Diddy, you effing my son, you effing my son. son, you need to run me my motherfucking money right now, or I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna ruin Bad Boy. Either you make my son a star, or I'm gonna ruin all. And Diddy said, please, 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 please. Okay, I make it right. I make it right. He's gonna be a celebrity. He's gonna be a star. I make sure. I make sure. So, honey, next thing you know, he was a star. You got it bad. When you all alone, hang up and you call right back. You got it. Okay, they had it bad. So next thing you know, if you into little people, you gonna always want to have a taste for it, right? So Justin was coming along in the industry, and you know these industry people, they like to keep it in the industry, honey, like keep it in the family. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Come on now. Come on, let's get the likes up. Y'all can do better than that. All right, so here it is, right? So once they was keeping it in the family, whatever, Justin started to come up, you know, and they was making this round. They was like, oh, this young boy named Justin, honey, he's hot. He gonna be the next. And you know, they like, oh, somebody hot in the industry. I need to get a taste of that. I need to touch that. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a fetish for industry people, right? So he was like, Usher, you need to go see that because he worships you, Usher, and you can give me that. You need to give me that. So Usher was like, all right, bet. So Usher run up to Justin, and Justin was like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. I love your music and everything like that. So Usher was like, you need to sign with me. And then Justin Bieber was like, well, I was going to do this, but because I love you so much and you're the only reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to sign with you. All right. So then Usher then sent Justin Bieber to Diddy, and Diddy did the same thing to Usher that he did the same thing to Justin that he did Usher, right? So all these years, Justin Bieber thought it was his fault. He was his fault. Then he found God and he realized it was not his fault. Then he blamed everything on Usher. Then everybody just started talking about it. So Justin Bieber still hold resentment, and he don't want to talk to them. He don't want to do nothing with them. And Usher is like, man, you need to forgive. Let God forgive. We were kids. We ain't known you, brother. You need to stop acting like that. We got the whole world trying to come against us, trying to take our empire down, and you on some bullshit, nigga. You know, just man up. You know, you like it, right? You liked it. You enjoyed it. You over here, you being with this man and that man, you know. We all on the down low, so let's just stop the program. Just forget about it. You supposed to be a Christian, forgive, and let's move on. Justin ain't hearing none of that, so that's how all the fighting shit started, y'all. You know what I mean? Woo! I tell you, Justin probably wants to beat Usher up. Yeah, he want to beat Usher up, but he know he's frail. You know, Justin Bieber, he's a white man. He's a YT man. You know, a YT cannot beat a BLK. You know, God didn't make it that way. A BKLK is always stronger than the YT. You know what I'm saying? Unless the YT is on some drugs. But ain't no YT can beat a BLK. So, you know, Justin Bieber, he probably want to, but he just going to have to pray and just ask God to heal his whole and heal his heart and stuff like that. So, you know, give it to Jesus. So, yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Ain't that crazy? And they did it in front of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they was so fucking shocked. They was like, see, this the shit, y'all. We got to stop doing this because the industry and the social media, they're going to take our shit and they're going to run with it. They're going to do all types of conspiracies. We come together. We got to get along together in order to fight the outsiders, you know? So Beyonce, she was so pissed. She was so disappointed. Jay-Z was too, because they wanted to be a nice full event where everybody can get along and play along. But honey, between that Usher and that Usher and Justin, And what's going on with Usher? Ain't he always in fights? Remember, Usher was fighting Chris Brown, but they said because he was taken up for a woman, you know. I guess Chris Brown, you know, he's a woman beater. He was about to beat a bitch ass again. And Usher said, come on now, let's not hit on the women. We can give them bumps. You know, we can pass them herpes all day, but let's not hit on them. You know what I mean? I want to know, which one is worse? Would you rather have a man hit on your ass or give you some herpes? Huh? What would y'all want? For me, I would take a hit. Beat me, okay? Don't give me that shit. Which one would y'all want? Okay. A nigga give you some herpes or a nigga give you a beat down. Which one? Okay. Comment, let's get the likes up. All right, so come on, y'all. Come on. So please comment. I love when y'all comment. I like to see that shit. Now y'all say y'all want me to talk more about Krishan Rock, and this is what I'm doing, honey. All right, so let's get into this girl named Latto. Oh my God, you know she pregnant, honey, by a married man. Tis, 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 tis. You know, and 21 Savage. Guess what? They said 21 Savage wife is going around liking Lotto pregnant picture. Tis, tis, tis. Tis, tis, tis. The whole world is going mad, I say. This is not what God wanted for heterosexual people, I say. You know, it's supposed to be a man and a woman together, no outsiders, no baby mamas, and y'all need to create a union. This shit right here is going to have y'all burning in flames because God does not approve. Ooh, tis, tis, tis. But yeah, that's what's going on. So she's coming out here. She's flaunting her pregnancy. She's letting you guys know she's pregnant by her husband. And then a lot of it is going on in the black community too. What is going on with you ladies? What is going on with you niggas? All right? Y'all are still married and y'all dating. Even Cardi B, isn't she still married and dating? Offset is still married and dating. Papoose is still married and dating. Clarissa, she's still with a married man. So is it okay to be with married people? Okay? Because y'all are doing it. Cardi B is doing it. Offset is doing it. Papoose is doing it. Clarissa is doing it. Latto is doing it. 21 Savage is doing it. So I ask you guys, is it okay to date married men and women? Press 2 if it's okay by social media standards. Press 7 if it's not. All right? Oh, everybody is play. Even if you got a husband, he on play too. Okay? Everybody's on play. Woo, honey. You know what? I'm so mad because when I was a hoe, mind you, I haven't had sex all this year, y'all. Am I the only one that haven't had none this year? Press 15 if you ain't had none this year either. I have not had sex this year. All right? I don't care. You know, it's up in the air. It don't matter. Uh, of course, they've been blowing me up, trying to blow my back out. I just have not had the time, honey. Okay? I'm so invested in eating these big, fat, juicy burgers, okay? And watching TV, okay? And eating my ice cream. Oh my goodness, I want some ice cream right now. You know what? I think I need to go to Chick-fil-A and get me a cookie and cream shake. Isn't it delicious? I can taste it in my mouth as I talk. I can taste it. I can taste it going down my throat. It's like calling me. You know, it's like juicy. And I'm like, yes, okay. It's like, get your big ass here and get you a shake, bitch. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm coming. Right when I get done with this, I'm coming, Chick-fil-A. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It's Friday. Hey. All right. So anyway, I just had a epiphany. Okay. All right. So yeah. So guess who's calling her out? This guy named Levon Bell. You know, this is what he says. He says Latto just announced she's pregnant by the married man with 3 kids and made it part of her album rollout. Trying to be like a sexy red. Oh, they all want to be sexy red. It's only one sexy red. All right. It says that's who's today women look up to. We're doomed. You've been doomed. Okay. The black community has been doomed when it comes to marriages and relationships. You guys are failing at an all-time high. You guys just need to stop dating each other, stop effing each other, and just pray and find Jesus. Okay, because you're just making it worse. They are saying, how could he talk? Did you know they said that he got like a lot of kids, like 5, 6 kids by different baby mamas? Yeah, that's what they're saying in the comment section. Look at this. It says he got 7 kids with 6 different women. Whoa. All right. So I tell you, this whole community is doomed for failure. It's already failed. Let's just be real. You know, the airports, I would advise you guys not to go to the airport. I know you guys want to fly, but we are in the middle of the war. And I think the government is trying to tell you guys to stay away from the airport without telling you guys to stay away from the airport because they know something's about to happen at the airports. I mean, the signs are there. And The signs are there, and you guys are still gonna hop your ass on a plane to get to somewhere. This is not the time. This is not the time. All right, but you guys cannot sit down somewhere. All right, so let's go here. What else I gotta show you? All right, so let's have it here. Oh my goodness. Tyler Perry and Marlo. Yeah, they are spotted. Spotted together, kissing. Or is it a lie? You guys believe any and everything social media put up there. And who would do this? Who will put a gay man with a woman and make them kiss? All right. I think straight people have done it. I'm blaming you, straight people. You know why? Because I went to World Star Hip Hop and they were so happy. They were like, yes, Tyler Perry, he's finally straight. Oh my goodness. I was like, why do you guys want a straight man? I mean, a gay man to be straight so bad. Gay so bad. Okay, just let people be them. But anyway, this is AI, even though people are running with it. People love to run with shit. So yeah, here it is. And I got my girl, she's going to talk about it. So here it is. Check this out.
It's Lauren LaRosa, and this is the latest with Lauren LaRosa. So listen, there are photos, videos, all of these things circulating right now of Tyler Perry and Marlo Hampton out at brunch last Sunday in Atlanta. Now let's talk a bit about whether they're dating or not, because no, they're not dating. I'm told he's never even met her before this brunch by Jason Lee. So I want to clarify something. First of all, okay, so the brunch that you guys are looking at.
Isn't it crazy how somebody can make an AI photo and people just believe it? Isn't that crazy?
This was a brunch for Catherine Bruton. Went down in Atlanta. It was a gospel brunch. Kirk Franklin was there. Tyler Perry was in attendance. He was taken to the brunch, invited to the brunch by Jason Lee.
I'm so grateful for Jason, who made a call and got Teyana Taylor to come outside. I'm telling you,
Marlo, who is Catherine Bruton's best friend, was also at the brunch, which is how the two ended up in the same place. They met. She's caught in some videos. They're taking some photos together as well too, but they are not dating. That is not a thing. That is not happening. This was their first meeting from what I'm told. And there are also some photos that are circulating right now. Here are the photos that are circulating, right? Those photos are fake. Those are AI. Now, here are the original photos that were taken. I've spoken to the photographer, Freddie O, who took the original photos. Here are the original photos that were taken. And I want to make it clear, too, I was told by the photographer that Tyler Perry wasn't even, like, trying to do the whole photo thing. He didn't even want this to be about him. He was there to enjoy the brunch with his friend Jason Lee and to support Catherine Bruton. And all of this just like took a left turn.
Oh, well, there it is. There it is.
Her young body was in a bag in the closet in the bed.
It's so easy just to make a AI video and everybody believes it. I really believe that everybody is doomed. Like everything is doomed now. Everything is doomed. Anybody can make somebody gay on a photo and people are going to believe it. Anybody can make anybody straight, apparently, and people are going to believe it. They're going to talk about it. So this is another way to go viral, all right? And you know I'm just going to talk about it because I'm juicy, and I'm here to leak the juice. All right, so what do you guys have to say about it? It says, of course, the photos TB with the woman aren't real. Well, I agree with you. I didn't believe it, but apparently a lot of people did. And a lot of people were rejoicing. They were so happy to see Tyler Perry straight, all right? Because, you know, a lot of people want Tyler Perry to be straight. Yeah. So that's that. So, but if Tyler Perry did pick a woman, why would you pick Marlo? You know, do you think Marlo would make a great beard? Press 7 if she makes a great beard. Press 15 if she does not make a great beard. I feel like the best beards are traditional women, okay, that know their place traditionally. All right. I think they make the best beards because they're quiet. They're ladylike. They're not going to be aggressive. They're not going to be confrontational. They're going to be friendly, you know, and they're going to keep their mouth shut. And they're going to give you babies because that's all they want to do. They just want to give you babies and cook for you and clean for you. But he don't need a cook or a cleaner. He just needs you to give him babies and just shut the fuck up, you know. But Marlo, she wants attention, you know. She has a mouth. She gossip a lot. She's too gaudy. I think guys that are DL, they make a wrong decision by picking women that are very loud and want attention and want to showboat. You know, those are the wrong type. Okay. You want a traditional woman that's family oriented, that knows who you are, and that's going to keep your secret a secret. All right. And she's going to stay loyal to the family. All right. Not somebody that's going to use it and weaponize it when they don't get what they want from you, you know? Yeah. I said this AI stuff is such a dangerous thing. Be careful out here, people. I'm just going to leave there. Well, when it comes to dating, I blame y'all. You know why? Because FaceTime a person. FaceTime them. Say, let me see your car. Let me see your room. You know, get to know a person. Y'all are so quick to just meet strangers you don't fucking know. So I blame it on you all. All right? Take your time. What's the rush? Honestly, you guys are sleeping with any and everybody. Every single day, every single night. What is the rush? What's the rush? Are y'all rushing to get some shit? Okay. What is the rush? It's not that serious, all right? It's not. All right. So any other questions or anything before I go? All right. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me. Juicy Leaks. I'm about to go get my shake because it's calling my name. Chick-fil-A, here I come.